Because, at the first glance, one might argue that, well, youth unemployment isn't the end of the world, right? Because, the young people, they're young. They will have the opportunity to bounce back and find better jobs, etc. However, unfortunately, what we see is that this is not really the case. What we see is that young people that are unemployed tend to get caught up in this vicious cycle because they don't have the opportunity to develop their skills, either on the job, either their more soft skills. They send negative signals to employers because they look at their CVs and they say, well, you have been unemployed for 2 years, I'm not going to hire you. And also, they don't have the chance to develop networks. Now, we know that everything is done online today, but we also know that networks, personal networks, professional networks are still one of the most valuable tools when it comes to finding a job. And unemployed people do not have the opportunity to develop such networks, unfortunately. So what does this lead to? This leads to people getting caught up in a trajectory of lower wages, lower quality jobs. And we have seen in studies that this lasts for many, many years after the period that is considered young. A person is considered young. And we have seen that it lasts actually until the end of one's life. We have seen a connection between youth unemployment and old age poverty. So the effects of youth unemployment spread way beyond the period of youth. And this is why it's important to have such discussions. And this is why it's important for the EU to help young people reach their potential, because this is the period in which they're creating the foundations for the rest of their lives.